Today, science is everywhere. Besides deciphering and explaining how the world around us works, the truth is that science makes our life easier. But the truth is that it is a difficult job. Even for many, it is a boring job. But today, we present you some interesting and curious facts that will make you love science. Acids are rated on a scale from 0 to 14. The lower the pH level, the stronger the acid is. Human stomach acid is typically 1 to 2, which means it has an incredibly strong pH. In a study published in the journal Gastrointestinal Endoscopy, scientists found that the thickened back of a single-edged blade dissolved after 2 hours of immersion in stomach acid. Something cool called total internal reflection occurs when you point a laser beam at a stream of flowing water. To demonstrate this phenomenon, PBS Learning Media posted a video in which a laser is placed on the side of a clear tank of water. As the light travels through the water, the heavier particles in the water slow it down, effectively trapping the laser beam in the water. Even when the water flow gradually diminishes, the laser beam remains contained within the jet, until it finally disappears when the water is completely shut off. Have you ever stopped to think about where oxygen comes from? You first thought maybe a rainforest, but here's an interesting scientific fact for you. We can thank plant-based marine organisms for all that fresh air, according to the National Ocean Service. Plankton, algae and other photosynthesizers produce more than half of the world's oxygen. Lost land animals may not be able to find their way home, but marine animals can. According to the US Geological Survey, there is evidence that some animals, such as sea turtles and salmon, have the ability to sense the Earth's magnetic field and can use this sense for navigation. Your childhood dreams of floating on a weightless cloud may not stand up to this scientific fact. The average cumulus cloud can weigh up to 1 million pounds, according to the USGS. That's almost as heavy as the world's largest airplane when fully loaded with cargo and passengers. In just 1 teaspoon of soil, there are more microorganisms than people on the planet. Millions of species and billions of organisms, bacteria, algae, microscopic insects, earthworms, beetles, ants, mites, fungi and more represent the greatest concentration of biomass anywhere on the planet, according to the US Department of Agriculture. This may seem counterintuitive, but it's called the MEMPA effect. Scientists now believe this is because the velocities of water particles have a specific arrangement while hot that allows them to freeze more easily. If proven correct, this finding could also be applied to everyday things, such as cooling electronic devices, according to research from Madras Carlos III University. Here's a nice fact you surely did not know. NASA experts believe there could be between 100 billion and 400 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy. However, a 2015 paper published in the journal Nature estimated that the number of trees worldwide is much higher, 3.04 trillion. We like to think that humans are superior to other living creatures, but the reality is that our genome consists of up to 145 genes that are jumped from bacteria, fungi, other single-celled organisms, and viruses, according to a study published in the journal Genome Biology. Scientists believe there are more than 3 billion base pairs of DNA in human genes and more than 25,000 genes in the human genome, according to an article in Nature. There is a complete copy of that genome in each of the 30 to 40 billion cells in the human body. The atmospheres of Neptune, Uranus and Saturn have such extreme pressure that they can crystallize carbon atoms and turn them into diamonds, reports American scientists. How do we know this scientific fact? Researchers were able to create the right conditions in a laboratory to demonstrate that this occurs on Neptune and Uranus. Separately, other researchers speculate that up to 2.2 million pounds of diamonds may rain down on parts of Saturn each year. Humans have marveled at the size of Tyrannosaurus rexes since they first assembled a complete skeleton. Now, thanks to research published in April 2021, scientists have a better idea of exactly how many of them once called Earth their temporary home. According to the team from the University of California, Berkeley, there were approximately 2.5 billion of these dinosaurs over more than 127,000 generations. They arrived at this estimate by taking into account the dinosaur's body size, sexual maturity, and energy needs. This is called triple boiling or triple point and is a specific temperature and pressure where materials exist as gas, liquid, and solid simultaneously. The triple point, which is also the only situation where all three states of matter can coexist, is different for each material, according to the University of California, Santa Cruz. Water reaches its triple point just above the freezing point. It means 0.1 degrees Celsius and at a pressure of 0.006 atm. When helium is cooled to extreme temperatures, just a few degrees from absolute zero, minus 273 degrees Celsius, it becomes a superfluid, meaning it can flow without friction, reports Scientific American. It can climb up the side of a glass and can seep through molecule-sized cracks in a container. Although helium is the second most abundant element in the universe, it can actually be harmful to the human body, one of the many problems with birthday balloons that no one talks about. Solar flares is equivalent to millions of 100 megaton atomic bombs exploding at once. According to NASA, it is a good thing the Earth's atmosphere protects us from its radiation. When you burp on Earth, gravity holds back the solids and liquids from the food you just ate, so only the gas escapes from your mouth. In the absence of gravity, the gas cannot separate from the liquids and solids, so burping essentially becomes vomit. Researchers have discovered how to transform plastic bottles into vanilla flavoring with genetically modified bacteria, according to a 2021 study published in the journal Green Chemistry. The study's authors explain that demand for vanillin is growing rapidly, given that it is found in a wide variety of food products, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, cleaning products, and herbicides. But don't expect to be eating plastic bottle flavored ice cream anytime soon. These research only show that this conversion is possible, not whether it is safe for human consumption. Experts estimate that the human body consists of 39 trillion bacteria and 30 trillion human cells, a ratio of about 1 to 1.3. In the past, researchers thought we were many more bacteria than humans, with a ratio of 10 to 1. About 96% of the universe is made up of dark matter and dark energy, which are undetectable to humans, reports Space.com. Scientists believe this is because the particles that make up these substances do not interact with regular matter or light. Believe it or not, although humans do not currently produce venom, technically we could. In fact, all reptiles and mammals have that ability, according to a paper published in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Basically, we have all the tools we need, and it's up to evolution to get us there. While a glass of champagne produces about 1 million bubbles, half a pint of beer creates about 2 million bubbles, according to a 2021 study published in the journal ACS Omega. So why does it matter? More bubbles result in a more intense flavor. Of course, that's not to say that beer and champagne are in any way comparable to each other in flavor. They just happen to be the beverages the researchers selected to compare their results by context. And yes, that includes coronaviruses. Bats can, of course, contract and spread viruses, but according to research funded by the European Commission, they also have many genes responsible for antiviral activity, which keeps them out of harm's way. One exception to this is rabies. Although, according to Thomas Kepler, PhD professor of microbiology at Boston University, while bats occasionally get rabies, it rarely kills them. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you every day in the reals.